Ever wondered what amazing art you can create with everyday household items? Welcome to a world where creativity knows no bounds, where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary, and where your living room becomes your personal art studio. Today, we're going to embark on a journey of imagination, crafting, and fun. We'll be exploring 5 mind-blowing art projects that you can create right at home, using items you probably have tucked away in your drawers or cupboards. That's right, no fancy art supplies needed here. Just a good dose of creativity and a sprinkle of enthusiasm. From your kitchen pantry to your recycling bin, we'll be turning the mundane into masterpieces. Whether you're an experienced artist or a curious beginner, these projects will spark your creativity and show you a new way of looking at the world around you. So, grab your glue sticks, uncap your markers, and let's get those creative juices flowing. So gear up as we dive into our first project. Our first project is creating a beautiful mosaic using pasta. It's a simple, yet imaginative way to make art with what you have in your pantry. The first step is to pick a design. It could be anything, from abstract patterns to a picturesque landscape. The only limit is your imagination. Next, you'll need to affix the pasta to your chosen surface. You could use a canvas, a piece of cardboard, or even a wooden plank. Apply a generous amount of craft glue to your pasta pieces and arrange them according to your design. Remember, this is where your creativity truly shines. Once the glue has dried and your pasta is firmly in place, it's time to bring your mosaic to life with color. Use acrylic paint to color each piece of pasta. Don't rush this step, it requires patience. And voila! You have your very own pasta mosaic masterpiece. Each piece of pasta, a stroke of your creativity coming together to make something truly unique. Scene script. Next up, we'll be turning coffee stains into unique portraits. Imagine transforming that accidental coffee spill into a masterpiece. It's a delightful way to repurpose what many consider as a mess into a piece of art. The first step is to make different shades of coffee. A light brew gives a soft sepia tone, while a dark, robust brew can provide a rich, deep hue. Play around with the coffee-to-water ratio until you achieve the desired shades. Next, it's time to get drawing. Use a paintbrush or even a cotton swab to start creating your portrait. The beauty of coffee stain art is in its unpredictability. The coffee will bleed and spread in unexpected ways, giving your portrait a unique, organic feel. Finally, patience is key. Let your coffee stain art dry completely. This might take a few hours, but the wait is worth it. And there you have it, a portrait made entirely out of coffee stains. Now let's turn plastic bags into blooming flowers. Imagine turning mundane, everyday plastic bags into something beautiful and decorative. Well, you don't have to imagine anymore because we're about to dive into the process of creating plastic bag flowers. To start, we'll need a couple of plastic bags. The color doesn't matter, but if you have a preference, feel free to choose your favorite hues. We'll cut these bags into thin strips, about as wide as a blade of grass. Remember, the length of the strips will determine the size of our flowers. Longer strips will create larger blooms, while shorter ones will yield petite blossoms. After cutting the strips, we'll proceed to the fun part, twisting them into flower shapes. This is where your creativity comes into play. You might want to create roses, daisies, or even sunflowers. The beauty of it is that there's no right or wrong way to do it. The more you twist and turn, the more unique and intricate your flower becomes. Once you're satisfied with the shape of your flower, it's time to secure it. You can use a piece of wire, a pipe cleaner, or even a piece of the plastic bag itself to tie it up. Ensure that it is firmly secured so that it retains its shape. And there you have it. Beautiful flowers made from plastic bags. This project is not only a great way to express your creativity, but also a wonderful means of recycling and reusing plastic bags. It's a small step towards reducing waste and adding a touch of beauty to our surroundings. This project can be done alone or with family and friends. It's a fun, low-cost activity that allows you to create something beautiful from something as ordinary as a plastic bag. And just like that, you've turned an ordinary plastic bag into a beautiful flower. The next time you're about to toss a plastic bag, Think about the stunning flower you could create instead. We've made some amazing art today, haven't we? Let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible projects we've embarked on together. We began with the vibrant and whimsical pasta mosaic art. Who knew that something as simple as pasta could transform into a stunning piece of artwork? It was a delightful experience, wasn't it? The way the pasta pieces came together to form a beautiful mosaic, it was like watching a puzzle come to life. Then we ventured into the world of coffee stain portraits, a project that turned our favorite morning beverage into a medium for art. The way the coffee stains bled into the paper, forming intricate patterns and shades, truly showed us the beauty in the ordinary. Our journey didn't stop there. We dived into the creation of plastic bag flowers, a project that gave a new, beautiful life to an everyday item often overlooked. The vibrant flowers we created not only added a splash of color to our day, but also served as a reminder of the transformative power of creativity. Each of these projects has shown us that art doesn't have to be confined to the corners of a studio or the pages of a sketchbook. Art is all around us, waiting to be discovered in the most unanticipated places. It's in the pasta we eat, the coffee we drink, and the plastic bags we use. So I encourage you to embark on these projects, to see the art in everyday items, and to unleash your creativity. Remember, there's no right or wrong in art, only exploration and expression. So don't be afraid to experiment, to make mistakes, and most importantly, to have fun. And while you're exploring these projects, don't forget to look around you. There's a whole world of art waiting to be discovered right under your nose. Remember, the world is your canvas, so don't be afraid to unleash your creativity. Until next time, keep creating.